Welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look at the top 40 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll start with Lido DAO at number 30, coming down to Aptos, and then VeChain, near Hedera, Cronos, ApeCoin, Internet Computer, and then Quant, and we'll end with Algorand. Let's get straight into it. Lido DAO against BTC. Okay, it feels to me like we're in a consolidation. I think we're going to be rising a little bit higher for LDO against BTC, but overall I just don't see any clear tradable chart patterns. So yeah, it's next. We're nexting LDO BTC. LDO against USD. Okay, there's some dangerous moves here. Dangerous in a sense that if you look at the MACD, it's a lower high, right? And on the RSI, it's a lower high. But on the price, it's a higher high. Ooh, double bearish divergence. Yes, sir. Could we be seeing an eventual reversal for LDO against USDT? Possible. It's possible that a reversal could be in the cuts. You could also see that volume has really risen. So when you see things that has already risen and you see volume start rising as well, yeah, the end may not be too far away for LDO. So be very careful about rushing into a trade too soon for LDO. I feel like there could be a reversal, but in terms of tradability, I just don't see any clear tradable chart patterns. Not for LDO, not at this point of time. If LDO decided to drop from here and we form a proper consolidation, right, this would have been much more bullish, but we decided to take out the highs over here. So it's like, okay, now it's no longer, there's no setup for a big breakout. But yeah, I feel like there's a deep retrace coming on. So be very, very careful. Aptos against BTC. Aptos is, again, just mucking around. No clear tradable chart patterns. We are in a very slow retrace at the moment. How much lower are we going to go? We're not too sure. Are we going to see a reversal? We're still not too sure for Aptos BTC. Aptos USDT, we are, same thing. It's just unclear. We could still consolidate here a little bit, continue higher. Of course, we could also drop, but yeah, Aptos is a next. It's a next as well. VeChain against BTC. Yep, we're above the skinny pink line. I like that VeChain could be forming a ascending triangle kind of a chart pattern, right? Something like that. We could be heading higher. Of course, we have to stay above the skinny pink line, right? Don't break these highs. Consolidate right under the resistance line. Then yes, things could be heading higher for VeChain against BTC. But at the same time, we could also take out the highs, pump, and we could still, come back down for VeChain against BTC, because this low is very close to this low. So I'm pretty suspicious. These are what you call suspicious higher lows, right? It's too close for my liking. I feel like we could still head lower to take out these two lows before we really truly break out, right? At this point of time, of course, we could just rise up from here and then that's it. We're probably not coming down, but I'm not really comfortable. I still feel that these two could be taken out. So be very, very careful about rushing into VET BTC. VET USDT, we feel like VET USDT could be forming an inverse head and shoulders, right? And we were saying that once we take out these highs, right, because this was a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, once we take out these highs, we will invalidate whatever remaining downside targets that we have. Right? Of course, we could still come back down, but in terms of, again, tradability, nope, I don't think so. Again, if VeChain could just hover around here and don't break any higher, form a high quality inverse head and shoulders, this would be the best thing that could happen for VeChain, right? The China narrative, and yeah, VeChain could be breaking. We need to see this first, the right shoulder forming. Will we get it? We're not too sure. So if you looked at VeChain against BTC, there's still that two lower highs, right? The lower high that's very close to each other. Right, when you see things like this, right? Sorry, a higher low. It's a higher low. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Yeah, and things may be rising, and before you know it, suddenly, bam, things could be falling lower, right? Let's just go back in time, right? If you went back in time, right, and you see something like this, right? It looks a lot like VeChain BTC, right? As in, like, okay, there is a support line over here, right? There is a higher low, but yes, we are rising. Could we form something like this, right? an ascending triangle, and we hit higher. Pooh, of course, for sure. But at the same time, you know, again, like I was saying, I feel very suspicious, you know, when I see just marginally higher low, marginally little bit higher. There is that danger that things could still come back lower. I mean, of course, hindsight is always 20/20, right? But again, there's always a risk involved. If I were to be a whale, I will very likely pull the price lower, eat up everybody's stop sell before pushing the price higher for VeChain against USDT. If I were to be the whale, right? But yeah, I'm not. So, you know, so what happened? Yeah, there was a slap. We got slap, and then we fell. We took out all the stop sells, and we hit target number 1. There was a target number 2 that we didn't hit, and yeah, after that we just started rallying. So again, VeChain BTC, there's still that danger, right? I mean, like I was saying, if we get something very high quality towards the bullish side, then yeah, sure, of course we'll do it. But yeah, not at this point of time. So we'd be very, very careful about rushing into anything. Near protocol, near against BTC. Yeah, no clear tradable chart patterns. We're still under the skinny pink line, still largely bearish. So be careful. Near USDT. Yeah, again, I just don't see the trade yet. You know, could we still hit lower? Of course. Are we in a bullish trend? No. Again, still largely under the skinny pink line. So yeah, be careful. I'm not saying we can't rally. You know, I'm just saying there's no edge when it comes to trading near HBAR against BTC. So HBAR against BTC, we had targets for HBAR, but we've already taken out all of these highs, right? This was the mountain range. We already took out the highs, so it's already invalidated. And just because we invalidated a chart pattern and targets doesn't mean we can't come back lower. I still suspect that we could still drop lower for HBAR against BTC. I feel like we're not really, you know, I mean, of course, if we could consolidate, then yeah, HBAR could be rising. But yeah, I feel like we're still gonna come back down. So yeah, I'm not really comfortable with you know, calling longs for HBAR. Yes, I know we're above the skinny pink line, and yes, I know we should be switching our bias to bull, but I need to see the chart pattern, the continuation first before calling a bullish continuation, right? A bullish reversal. Could be, but it's not that solid yet. HBAR against USDT, yes sir, we're already out of the skinny pink line, and yes sir, we could continue higher from here, of course, for sure. But again, in terms of tradability, I'm not really that comfortable. You can consider this as an inverse head and shoulders. Of course, left shoulder, very big head, small right shoulder, we're out. Retesting the support, we could be continuing from here for HBAR against USDT. Of course. But yeah, I'm still incredibly suspicious of this. It's a higher low. I suspect we could still come back down to take out these lows. There's still that danger, right? And moreover, if you look at the volume, it's rising. The volume is rising. Are we close to the top? I'm not too sure. Could we continue higher? Of course we could. But yeah, I can't say for sure. You know, I honestly can't say for sure if this is the inverse head and shoulders that we're breaking out from. Right, let's just remove this. Yeah, are we? I'm not too sure. I wish the skinny pink line would be sideways for a little bit first before we hit higher. So yeah, again, we're gonna have to next HBAR CRO BTC. On KuCoin, CRO BTC, we had 2 targets over here, so we've already taken out this high, right? And we'll consider these targets as invalidated, right? Just because we invalidate a target doesn't mean we can't drop any lower. Reason why I say this is, again, same thing. See, it's a higher low. Could we drop lower? Take out all these clusters of stop sells? Of course. There is that danger. So yeah, that's the CRO BTC for you. But we like what we see though. We could be getting a squeeze here, right? Very nice squeeze could be coming on. So yeah, that's why we were anticipating the move for CRO BTC is that we just hit all of our targets and then we can start building the reversal. But we zipped up instead. It's like, okay, it's a bit suspicious. CRO against USDT. Yeah, again, you see here, clusters of stop sells. just slightly higher high, right? Very nice flat support. Maybe it's not a higher low, sorry. Maybe it's not a higher low, but very flat support. Again, even here as well, higher lows, right? We could be doing something like this. I mean, of course, we could rally as well, but I don't know. I'm a bit suspicious about CRO. I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's done yet. I still feel that there's a violent downside coming. Right? There's the risk. There is that risk. Of course, no guarantees. Ape against BTC. Yeah, looks slightly better. Why? Because we're in we're in an accumulation zone, so we could be heading higher. Of course, but at the same time, you can also connect this to higher lows. Right, this could be a mountain 1, we could be coming down for mountain 2, 3, we could still be heading lower 4, Ape against BTC. If we rise, great. I'll wait for the retrace. Hopefully we get an ascending triangle, and if the retrace comes, I would love to take a trade, right? If that comes, right? But again, there is the danger. There is danger, so you have to be very, very careful. Ape against USDT, again, looks good. Inverse head and shoulders, right? This could be a right shoulder that could be completing, but I suspect that we could still head lower to take out these lows. I still feel there is risk towards the downside. I don't think we're really truly out of the woods yet. We're still under the skinny pink line. Sure, we could break out, and sure, we could be heading back towards $20, $25. But yeah, I'm not really comfortable with where AP is at the moment. I don't really see any clear bullish reversals. I mean, you can consider this the bullish reversal, the inverse head and shoulders, but I'm not really convinced with 8 BTC, right? But we shall see, right? If we break out, we can sustain the breakout, then yeah, we will probably have targets. We'll eventually probably just take a continuation chart pattern over here and take a trade up. I mean, if it's high quality. So we'll have to see how it goes first though. But 8 is in the watch list. 8 is in the watch list. It's not a next. It's in our watch list. ICP against BTC. I guess it all depends upon Bitcoin, right? Obviously. ICP, yeah, same thing. Look at this. Higher lows, right? You can connect this. And it's a mountain that has completed. Could we be completing mountain number 2? Could it be a lower high mountain? Could it be a higher high mountain? Of course. We could still get something like that. Right, we're at the skinny pink line. We're facing some resistance, some strong resistance. So yeah, I'd be very careful. I'd be very careful about calling long. ICP USDT, yeah, if you could rise a little bit higher, consolidate above the skinny pink line, right? Inverse head and shoulders. Do you see this? Do you see this, boys and girls? Then we could be breaking higher. We could, but this needs to happen. I need to see the right shoulder. It has to happen, right? But yeah, it feels like it has potential, just like Ape as well. But yeah, we cannot drop any lower. Could we? Yeah. Can things go wrong? Of course. But we're at the skinny pink line, so stay above it. Stay above it. We were saying that, you know, this is something like a head and shoulders that we dropped from. We had a $3.30 target. We didn't hit the target. We said that once we take out this particular top, right, which we did, then we'll consider this as largely invalidated. So we have largely invalidated ICP. ICP's target is no more. And yeah, we could be heading back towards the upside. So ICP will be in our watch list. It's just not a confirmed move yet. So yeah, be careful. Quant against BTC. Here we are for Quant. We're very close to the skinny pink line. Are we going to start rallying, or are we going to slice through the skinny pink line? I can't say for sure. Can't say for sure. Are we in an uptrend? Yes. Are we above the skinny pink line? Yes. Could we continue higher? Yes. But is it tradable? No. Nope. Quant against USDT. Yeah, Quant against USDT. We could be heading higher. But then again, clusters of stop sells over here, right? Just marginally. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So there is that danger. Zip. We take out all of these stop sells before pushing it higher, right? So yeah, if I were to be the whale, I want to eat up everybody's Quant over here first before pushing the price higher. If it were to be me, if I were to be a Quant whale, that's what I would do. But I'm not, so I can't, you know. we can track their movements though, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, not at this point of time. ALGO against BTC. where are we? Yeah, so it feels to me like ALGO is forming a rising channel. You see that? Feels like a rising channel to me. And rising channels usually break lower. We still have our 714 target. We're at 1,133, so more downside is to be expected for ALGO against BTC. I don't think we're done yet for ALGO, BTC especially. ALGO USDT, again, no clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern, but I like what I see on ALGO because we could be completing an ABCDE. Wave C could be about to complete. Yes, we might dip down a little bit more, but I feel that this could be the last move before we see a super spike coming. Right, there is still that danger, but we're out of downside targets, so we're not too sure what's going to form over here. Right, maybe we might get ascending triangles and we don't drop any lower. Maybe we drop lower, doesn't matter. We could rise up, inverse head and shoulders, maybe. Yeah, but Algorand against BTC, we still have downsides, so I'd be very careful about rushing into anything for Algorand. Alright, I guess that's it for today's Top 40 Crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!